gonna start now, so I'm just gonna do a quick little characters doubles tier list. Generally for probably like literally every character except maybe like Sheik Peach or something. Um, every character's best teammate is probably just Fox, like for the most part. Um, Maybe there's like some mid tier, like I don't know, maybe like Axe Amsa got something figured out with like Pikachu Yoshi, and like that's the best team comp those characters can have or something. But I mean, I'm pretty certain that like every character's best teammate's Fox, so you can imagine where Fox would be on the tier list. Like, um, I'm mostly gonna like consider these characters like utility, like on their own. Um, and like if they're like paired with like a good character sort of thing, like I'm gonna consider like their best few team comps of like how I would consider the character. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh well, like Donkey Kong's horrible if you play like double DK or some shit like that, because I feel like that's just like no one's actually thinking about like the semantics of like DK and Roy's synergy, you know. So yeah, I mean I feel like the low tiers are less interesting to talk about anyways. But yeah, we can get into it. So in my opinion, the worst doubles character is Pichu. Pichu, like he does have some good stuff, like he has a good ledge dash, his nair is okay. He can like go off stage, but his damage output is just not good, and he's not really going to be able to get like too many kills. And I think he's just like okay. And some of the other like bad characters, they have like really strong things about them. But the thing is, strengths are a lot more important in doubles than like being well rounded as a character. Like you want to have really good things because your teammate can cover your weaknesses or like mitigate how bad your weaknesses are. Like if you team with a character that has like really strong strengths that you don't have, then that can mitigate that, or your teammate's like able to save you a lot when you get comboed or something, right? So I feel like Pichu just doesn't really have much going for him. Uh the next worst I would say uh honestly, I think it's Mewtwo. I mean, like Pichu's saves are just like, I guess they're okay. I just feel like there's not much going on there. Like he's just okay. Like I don't think he has much going on. But Mewtwo, I don't think Mewtwo's very good in teams because like what does he do other than Nair? So like I do this thing called a Dubs Iron Man a lot, and basically like you both rolled characters, and then you like go down the Iron Man thing. I'm sure you've seen like Zayn do his Iron Mans and shit like that. But I do it in doubles, and you have two stocks each, and you have to like beat the other team to advance with your characters, and you turn on all the stages, and it's really fun, right? But anytime anyone gets Mewtwo in the Dubs Iron Man, it's fucking cooked. Like that character is just so big, and like his hitboxes just like don't work well in doubles. Like I guess he can like cheese someone at the ledge with like side B, and his like nair is okay, but I think Mewtwo's fucking trash. That character is just really unintuitive to play. I don't think he's very good. Who would I put as next worst? Um, okay, I have Roy as my next worst because I think, like, yeah, he's okay, but with how, like, relevant Peach and, like, Sheik and stuff are in doubles, I don't think he's very good because, like, Marth is already, like, struggles a lot in teams, and then you have like Roy who needs to be even closer range, and like yeah, he has some good stuff like his recovery's okay, like counter and stuff, but like his aerials can't team combo. Like if he gets like an F smash or something, like sure it's okay, and like his down tilt's not bad, but he can't really like help his teammate. Like his down tilt can do stuff, but he doesn't have like a passing option off the down tilt. And you know that like infamous like left and ice clip on Armada where they like back air each other and then Armada wins the 1v1 on FD. Like I feel like Roy's down tilt would just like set up a lot of situations like that where it's like, oh, does my teammate get the follow up or do I get it? And it's like, I don't know. I feel like Roy's not very good at doubles. Who would I have next? It's kind of tough. I mean, I'd probably put Bowser next. We saw Drunk and Dragunov do crazy things at Collision, and I do think Bowser does have some stuff going for him. Like, his up B is really fucking good. And, you know, he has, like, his get-up attack, cheese, and, you know, he's, like, a pretty strong Yoshi's counter pick. But he's so big, and, like, I feel like, you know, Peach down smash, it's really easy to, like, rest him. You pretty much have to get carried if you play Bowser. Like, your teammate has to be holding their own a lot for you to do, like, anything. Like, you can't really, like, create stuff for your teammate as easily with Bowser just because you're so slow and your jump squat's, like, trash. And, like, a lot of teams is, like, making quick decisions. But because he's so strong, he can get, like, quick kills and stuff like that. And he's really strong in shield on the ledge, which is, like, makes him, like, a lot better because he's probably the worst character in singles, right? So like the fact I don't have him at the complete bottom is telling. The next character I have is Kirby. I think Kirby being able to suck people is actually like pretty good because you could like team with a Falco and suck them up or like use it against Falcos and then get your like triple laser thing going. And I mean, it's like up tilt's pretty good, and like Kirby's kind of hard to hit because of like how small he is, but and like maybe he can go deep for edge guards, but like there's really not much going on with Kirby, but his up tilt is quite good, which is nice to have, and his crouch is also pretty good, but he's just like whatever, because like I'm already not too like fond of Puff, and then he just ends up being like a worse version, I guess. Next, I would put Ness. I think PK Fire is actually like a pretty good teams move. His down B you can heal with like Samus charge shot or like Fox lasers and stuff. Like you can do that between stocks. But with like how common like Sheik and Peach and stuff are in teams, like it's really hard for Ness to do things because, you know, he's just not a great character. But like he does have some good moves, like all his aerials except like fair, I would say, or like okay in doubles. Yeah, I mean, I've teamed with Joey Bats before. Like, it's not as bad as you would think. I think genuinely one of the most impressive things I've ever done in doubles was take a game off J-Mook and Patches with fucking Joey Bats. Do you know how fucking hard that is? It's pretty fucking hard. Yeah, I'm not like huge on Ness, but he's okay. I think next I would put Zelda. I might put her C tier. I mean, she just has a bunch of Falcon knees. Like she's pretty floaty. Yeah, I'll put her C tier. She has like a bunch of Falcon knees. Like she's pretty floaty. she can like recover well. It's like not easy to team combo her. Like I don't think Fox up throw up air like works that well on her. And like some of the Sheik players do have like solid Zeldas because they recover with her. Um, like I4 and Fek Zelda Peach is actually scary. So yeah, I mean like I haven't really thought about this character too much, but like she's got a lot of way to get kills, so I feel like that's important. Like if you have like a teammate Fox like kind of setting you up and you get the lightning kick kills, then like sure, but she's not really gonna do too much on her own, but she does have like really strong aspects that do end up being useful in teams. Like she's either the bottom of C or like the top of B. I might change this in a bit. I'm not too sure, but yeah. Now who would I put next? Um, Probably put Link next. Honestly, like I just don't think Link is that good. Um, he's like slow. All his things like take time to set up, and you don't really have that luxury in teams because you either should be like helping your teammate or there's like two people that could be threatening you at the same time. So like I don't think he has like the luxury he normally does. But his nair is pretty good for edge guarding. Like his down air and up air would be like quite nice to work off as like a teammate. His up B, like when it like spikes like spacies like recovering on battlefield and stuff, like I could see being pretty good, but he's just too slow, I think, is like the main issue with him. I put Young Link next. I just like I know like Run Riot for example thinks Young Link's a lot better. I just don't see it personally. Uh, I this character just doesn't feel great to me. Like the way the links just function just don't really work in doubles. But I like I'm gonna be more familiar with like the S through B tier. Like I really don't think my word is law, and I'm like labbed up in the C and D tier of fucking doubles. So these characters are just kind of whatever. Probably next I put Game and Watch. His shield's not very good, but like he has good aerials, so and like his down tilt's good. He dies pretty early, which sucks, but like I think the fact he has like a good fair does a lot for him. Like I could see him maybe being higher, but there's some good characters ahead, so that's why I don't have him higher. Um, I think next I would put DK. I think DK is a lot worse in doubles than he is in singles. He does have like good damage output if he gets a grab, but his punish game isn't very like team combo oriented. So like the strategy is your teammate just has to keep someone away while DK does his like up air, up air, up air punch bullshit, which it's like, yeah, if your teammate's bad, like that'll work. But against like a confident team, that's not really gonna happen too often. And then his utility is like obviously not gonna be nearly as good versus like Puff and Peach because you're not gonna be able to combo them as effectively as you are with Fox. But he does have a punch. His recovery is okay. Like he has some stuff, but again, he's just not very good. Um, I think that would be my C tier. I don't think I would put any other character in C tier. Who would I put next? I'd probably put Mario next. He's just like a well-rounded character. I think Cape can be pretty good for like edge guards and stuff like that. Like His down smash is like decent and neutral. He's got okay aerials for team combo. Like he can move around, but he doesn't like really have like an X factor option at all, other than his cape, I'd say. And I think because he doesn't have that, like it kind of harms him a bit. I might even put him C tier, honestly. I think I'd put Mario C tier. Yeah, he's just whatever. It's not that good, but he's like okay. Um, Next character. I'd probably put Ganondorf in B tier. He's really strong, and I think like he can rack up like a lot of kills, and some of his weaknesses like getting chain grab aren't as prevalent in doubles. And I think like Ganondorf with like we saw Kage and V wins with Ganon and Peach do a lot of good stuff. I mean Fox with Ganon, like I've teamed with Mateo's Ganon before, and like that shit's fun. You can do a lot of stuff with that team. He's got a really good jab too. His stomp's good at kills. Fair and back air just like send people flying. So, I mean, he does get team comboed pretty easily and edge guarded, but as long as like you can like remain in control of the match, like your teammates playing well, then you can pick up off a lot of stuff with Ganon. But it's kind of hard for him to do a lot of stuff on his own, like, and there are like tough matchups. Like I feel like Ganon versus like Spaceys and Falcon and stuff is pretty tricky, but yeah, that's where I put Ganon. I put Dr. Mario next. Doc pretty much same things as Mario, but the Nair is stronger the longer it's out. And he's a lot stronger with like fair as a killing option, which I think's like pretty huge and does make a pretty significant difference in terms of Doc. Like just like a well-rounded character, and like now he has the ability to kill, which I think does make him a considerable amount better, especially in doubles. Although I feel like we haven't seen this character in teams a lot. Pretty much since like Shroom stopped playing Dr. Mario. I don't really know if like France plays doubles or anything, so that's where I would put Dr. Mario. Yeah. Okay, who do I have next? I might need to make another tier. I'm just thinking about it. I would put Luigi next. Rap Monster is fucking insane. Oh wait, no, I would not put Luigi next. I'll put Ice Climbers next. Like Puff Ice Climbers has been like a storied good team. Chillin' and Shoot At with Ice Climbers. Like Boyd and Dreffin. They've done like Chic Ice Climbers. Maybe like Wobbles was good at teams. I'm pretty sure like Nintendo played teams, but like Chudat definitely probably like the most iconic doubles Ice Climbers. Slug's very good at teams too. Fox Ices is pretty good. I would say I'm pretty sure Peach Ices is okay, but I'm not sure. But like Puff Ices and like Fox Ices, I would say are like the main like relevant Ice Climbers teams. They do struggle against some comps. Like I think they have some really hard matchups. Like I think Double Peach, Double Fox, Fox Peach are all very, very hard for Ice Climbers. Like I think if you were teaming with fucking Plup, you would still have a hard time against those comps of good caliber players as Ice Climbers, because the separations are just crazy. And then you also turn into Sopo. But you do have a strong Sheik matchup, which is nice. And you have a lot of good damage output and like killing options. And wobbling is also legal in doubles, which is a meme, but I mean, they're just alright. Like, I feel like because they have such a strong grab game on their own, like, if you can fend off the grab, they can be really effective. I could see them being worse than, like, Dr. Mario or Ganon, but we definitely see Ice Climbers a lot more than we see with Doc and Ganon. But the fact, like, Ice Climbers do have a, whatchamacallit, like, they do have, like, more relevant experience that doubles. Like, Hungrybox Cheetah did win a lot of tournaments, or, like, plays very well. I don't know exactly know my history. I feel like they've won tournaments, though. They definitely gotten, like, second at Genesis. I'm pretty sure they've beaten, like, UGS and PFAT before. Like, not favored, but they've done it. Like, I don't know about Ganon and Dr. Mario teams as accomplished as that, so I would put that there. Then I would put Luigi. Spoilers. He's like really good at like zipping around the stage, but he does get team comboed pretty hard, unfortunately, and like a lot of his moves are hard to punish because you like down smash one guy and then you try to like interrupt the down smash and then the other hit of it hits you. Like he has a lot of like kind of like two hitbox sort of moves. Like even his down B, there's like the startup and then he can move with it to hit the other way. So he's very slippery. But you know, I think with Spaceys being really good, like maneuvering around like Falco lasers is really hard. Things like that, but he does have like pretty good combos, but you definitely do need like a specific partner. Like I think Luigi is pretty good with like Fox and Falcon, but some other like maybe Sheik too, but you know, you're not doing anything with like Luigi Marth, for example, right? So he's good, but he is limited in some aspects, which are relevant, like the higher on the tier list you go. And like he can die off the top early. Misfire can be like a nice X factor, but if like you're playing against people that know how to fucking back air into their teammates' back air pretty well, it can be rough for Luigi because you don't really get the nair out option like you do in singles. But Rat Monster and Sparkin Mid are like they're putting up some good results lately. So Rat Monster's just crazy. So I don't know. I feel like Eddie Mexico also has had like quite good doubles results, and there's like Randy and Lexor and stuff. So there's like definitely Luigi's out there like playing, but I'd be interested to see if like Rat Monster team with like a Fox like of his caliber. Like no offense to Sparkin Med, but you know, like what if Rab Monster team with Kevin Maples? I feel like that would just be a crazy team, you know, like similar skilled players and both quite good at doubles. I feel like they could do some shit. But yeah, I think that's my B tier. Double Luigi. I mean, that team's like okay. I don't know. It's like kind of annoying. I don't think it's like particularly good, but it's definitely like better than any other character on this tier list doing like double. I guess like double Ganon could be okay. Or like maybe double Doc, but like double of any of these other characters, I do not seem to be good. Actually, wait, double Bowser, we might be onto something. 2 up Bs, 2 ledges. I don't know how you beat that on Yoshi's. Who would I put next? I kind of just want to like move these here, just so I don't like. How many characters I have left? 10. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to move these out of the way because I was just getting confused. Who would I put next? Oh yeah, it's got to be Samus. I would put Samus in B tier. Samus is like weirdly annoying in teams. Like for example, like charge shot. If I ever get a grab, Samus can like charge shot that, or like Sheik, like I can grab ledge. Sheik recovers onto stage, charge shot, punish puff rest, charge shot. So like there is like a X factor, I guess, with Samus. Something really bad about her is how long it takes for her to recover. So um, you have to be like pretty efficient with that character, like your teammate, like that you can like hold your own while your Samus partner's recovering. Not a lot of Samuses play doubles. Like notably, Hugs and Duck did not really play doubles. Morse Code doesn't really play doubles. Plup was quite good with Samus and doubles, teaming with Hungrybox when he played Samus, but I think Plup is definitely the best player in the world with three characters in doubles. Like he's definitely the best player of Fox, Sheik, and Samus. And then his Fox and Sheik are also probably just like the biggest asset to have on your doubles team. I probably would not say that about a Samus, but he's definitely the best Samus in doubles. Me and John, Fox Samus, my Samus, we do some shit. Like, spot dodging through your teammates' missiles, that's a strat. Shout out to John for that one. I've won a few tournaments with my girlfriend. We play Fox Samus, we cook. But I think the Falco matchup and the Sheik matchup in particular are like really difficult with Samus in teams because like it's hard to maneuver around lasers. But like Samus's down tilt, her down smash can like set up pretty nicely in teams. They are pretty punishable, but if you do get them, they're really nice. And up B out of shield, if your teammate's ready for it, like you can up B and then your teammate can like up air chain like the Fox you caught with the up B or something like that. Like you can do things like that, but it also goes like in the other way where you up B and then like they hit you for up Bing. So Samus does have like some good like support utility, but it is hard to like get a lot of stuff done on your own with the character. But I can see like Puff Samus being alright. I think Wevins also plays doubles. I can see like Sheik Samus being okay. Fox Samus is like pretty good. That's kind of how I feel about Samus. I could see Samus maybe being worse than Luigi. Probably is, honestly. I don't know. But it's close for sure. I think now I would start my A tier. I would put Yoshi next. Obviously Amsa, incredible player with Yoshi, but we really have not seen the character exist at all without him. Like, I'm gonna keep it a stack. If my boy Amsa did not play this fucking game, I'm putting Yoshi next to Mario. That straight up, I'm putting Yoshi next to Mario. But Amsa and Axe, one of the best teams in the world, been teaming for several years at this point. Yoshi has some stuff. The fact he can't shield poke him when he's on the platform is pretty crazy, right? Has a very good shield in that regard. I think armor is, something that's like kind of unexplored where, like your teammate has to worry less about hitting you because you can just armor through things, which, I'm sure there's stuff with that you could do. Yoshi's really fucking hard to kill. But he does like some of the most relevant doubles characters in the meta, like Fox, Sheik, and Peach. I think any of those characters teaming, it was a pretty hard matchup for Yoshi. Like, I remember playing like Axe and Amsa with maybe, and Fox Peach. Like, I'm pretty proficient at like both those matchups as Fox, and then I'm teaming with a box peach that knows how to play doubles. Like it's just cooked. Like it's that's just so hard for them. Like we're just warming them up like with tournament before, and like playing them with like a Sheik too is like um it's just really hard for those characters. But Yoshi, like I think he's okay. Like he's got parry, he's got eggs. He's hard to kill. He has some good moves. Like he's all right, but his down tilt can set up for gimps and stuff. Um, but yeah, he's just very hard to play effectively. But Ops is fucking crazy. All right, now who do I have next? We're gonna put Falcon next on the tier list. Um, Falcon has some like good comps. Like I think he's really good with Fox. He's like good with Falco. Um, Falcon Sheik happens a lot for whatever reason. That team is not it. Um, Falcon also just like used throughout history of doubles. Isaiah, S2J, Mateo. So like there's definitely some Falcons that have been quite good at doubles, but I do think Falcon really struggles against like a good Fox Sheik team. Like I think that's a hard ass matchup for Falcon. Because his recovery is like not too great. But it is hard to open up Falcon at low percent. Like things don't like knock down as early as they do for other characters. And you can like jump out of like Fox up throw stuff and wiggle out and whatnot. So like he does have like some saving grace like at lower percents, and he gets team comboed really hard once you get the setup going. But his kill power is just absurd. Like literally all his aerials are good. But I think what's like really tricky about Falcon is his only like real like threatening ground move is grab, and obviously grabbing is like very punishable, especially in doubles. And he has to jump to hit you essentially. If he doesn't grab, and because of that, shield gets like really strong versus Falcon. And that does make things hard for him because he doesn't have like a good burst dash attack or like smash attack he can just like do on the ground like some other characters might have. Like he pretty much has to jump, which people can react to a lot easier. And throw up their shield or something, which can be difficult for Falcon, but Stomp is absurd. Him trading, like, you punishing, like, a Fox up smash with knee is crazy. So he has things like that. Fox getting an up smash and then Falcon kneeing off it. Falco Falcon can do crazy stuff. I mean, like, Wizzy and Gatsu, like, do pretty well with double Falcon. I don't think that team's, like, that good, but if they're both, like, playing well, then it's pretty effective because they can just tech chase and you're probably going to explode with two Falcons just spamming aerials on the screen. But, yeah, he does have, like, weaknesses, though. And the next character I'd have on the tier list is Marth. I do think Falcon probably has more good team comps than Marth does. But Marth Fox is better than any fucking team comp that Falcon has. So that's why I have Marth above Falcon. Marth has like some pretty good moves. Like I think forward smash is really good. Dash stack can set up nicely. His grab, he has like one of the best grabs in the game for like team combo setups. Like his down throw and his forward throw in particular are really nice for setting up team combos and he has a big grab too, so it's like easier for him to get grabs than other characters. Like forward throw into like Fox up smash or like up tilt or something like that is absurd. You can get like a lot of stuff done off that. Marth is really hard to play in doubles though. Uh, he fucking explodes if you put him in the air. Like team comboing him, he just dies. And his recovery's like okay. You can go high and your teammate can like jab you or something. But for the most part, like it's really hard for Marth to recover because if one teammate like grabs ledge and the other teammate's like ready to hit like the up B on stage with like something better than like a back air from ledge sort of thing. Like it can be pretty tricky for Marth to recover. You can also just ignore him and like go after the teammate because it takes a while. He has good walling aerials, but because Marth's not very strong in the scrap, that's like something that holds him back a lot. He doesn't have like a quick setup option compared to other characters like she can just like spam like Nair to shield or like Peach down smash, Fox like everything. Like he kind of has to jump and like use his range and stuff, so it's hard for him to do things like really quickly. But I think Marth is pretty strong versus Peach, which helps a lot in teams because Peach is quite a good character. Like he has a good sword and like a good way to challenge float, which I don't think a lot of characters have that ability. I think Marth is one of the better characters at dealing with Peach. And I would say his Fox matchup and his Falco matchup definitely get a lot worse in doubles. I think Falco in particular, like Falco Marth, like that matchup, probably like 90-10 for Marth in singles. But in doubles, it feels like it's Falco 90-10 because you just don't have the time to set up all your like take laser walls and things of that nature. So Falco just can get in on Marth a lot easier, and like it's harder for Marth to gimp because he usually has to like go off stage and he can't really like hit you and then re-grab the ledge without wasting his double jump or up B or something, which then you can just like steal the ledge as someone saving your teammate. Like Sheik can like go for edge guards where you like back air and then you still like double jump grab ledge without up being or like doing anything like too committal or like throw a needle or something. So I think with Marth, his edge guards are very good, but your teammate has to like protect the fuck out of you if you're edge guarding. But his strong throw combos like make him such a strong character, and obviously PewFat, one of the best teams in history, Ken Isaiah, one of the best teams in history. So like the character like is more relevant than you would think in doubles, because like you don't really see Marth too much now. None of the Marth players are like that good at doubles or that practice at doubles these days, but like literally one of the best teams of all time, PewFat, is just fucking Marth, right? Next best option after Marth Fox. Fuck. Honestly, I don't know. I could see Marth Pikachu being okay. Cause like Pikachu's kind of Diet Fox. I could see that team cooking. Get Kevin Toy and Axe team. We'll see. We'll see if it's actually good. Maybe Falcon, Marth Falcon. Ken Isaiah. Like shit. I think Marth Falco's terrible. Marth Sheik's like, I'm not huge on it. Yeah, maybe Marth Falcon or Marth Pikachu. I don't know. Marth is very carried by like his Fox teammate placement, I will say. And then next, whoa, I didn't mean to click on that character. Next I would put Pikachu. I mean this character is like relevant other than Axe, like. But it's Axe. Like, Axe is the reason Pikachu is so highly thought of as, like, a doubles character. I think, there's a lot of good Pikachu teams. Like, Plup and Axe used to team, and I think there was, like, some European tournament. They played, like, Samish with Pika. Sheik Pika and Fox Pika. Like they just like counterpicked a bunch. And like obviously Axe Hamsa. I think Axe and Hungry Box used to do okay until H Box said don't take my stock. And then they lost. But Pikachu, he's got like he's quick. He's got like decent aerials. His damage output is lacking. Definitely struggles a lot more versus like Peach Sheik kind of comps. But his Gimps are crazy. Amazing quick recovery. His up smash is like just as good as Fox's, which is huge because Fox has, you know, a lot of the best moves in doubles, but Fox up smash is definitely one of them. So, the fact Pikachu has like a good up smash is really really useful. His down smash is kind of like a worse version of Peach's. He's kind of just like Pikachu is like a worse Fox with like how he kind of moves and like the Nair and stuff like that. And then he's kind of a worse version of Sheik with the way he like gimps. And he's kind of like a worse version of Peach with like the down smash aspect. But like he's got like a bit of like all those characters, and all those characters are like very good, obviously. So yeah, I would put Pikachu there. I think I need to no. I need to make another tier list. Let's make this. Yeah. Alright, so next, I would put Jigglypuff. I think Puff is has anyone else been able to do what Rocky is to do with doubles Falco? I mean, Ginger and Zoe were like quite a good team. They did second place at Big House one year. Ginger's really good at teams. I mean, PPMD and Lazer was a good team back in the day. Mango, when he enters teams, is really fucking good. Like Mango and SFAT. Or like a really good team. Mango Plup is the best team I've ever played, for sure. Not even close. I mean, I've teamed with Rocky before, and like it was really fun. But I feel like because we couldn't like practice together online, and Falco is like a character that like requires a lot of mutual synergy. So we didn't do as well as we hoped, but I mean, Rocky and Azel together are fucking crazy. I'm nowhere near as good as Azel when it comes to teaming with Rocky, and honestly, probably in general, that guy's a fucking goat. Shout out. But I've also teamed with Magi before in friendlies, and I'm like, oh my god, like if I could train her for like a month and just like teach her how to play teams, like we would just never lose. But you know, these Falco players, like I wish they played doubles more. You know, Bobby's really good at teams too, but Sheik Peach is a little scary with them. I mean, Rocky and Azel are just fucking insane. Like, I love those guys. They're a fucking beast. Puff. I think Puff with like Falco and Fox are like pretty fucking good teams. Like Shine, rest setups, and like lasers saving lasers like saving rest is like really nice. And then like Shine on like fast fallers to set up into rest. I've played Falco with Aglet before. That shit is disgusting. Like I don't know how he gets 6 rests a game. It's crazy. Like Falco is by far the best character at like setting up for Puff on fast fallers. But the neutral's a lot harder when you're with Falco. But I feel like you can actually get like a lot of like kills because Shine is just so quick, and then it's very easy to react if your like Puff teammate can get the rest, and you just fuck off and like do something else. Or if they're not able to get the rest, then you just you like continue like pillaring or like you shine them again or something, right? So I feel like in that regard, Puff is really good. Rest is just insane in doubles because you can just kill people, which is crazy. So if you have the setup for it, it's really good. But it's very hard to play Puff in doubles because she's really slow, and Fox is by far the most common doubles character, and like a lot of people also play double Fox too. So that's really hard because you're dying super early and you're playing a tough matchup. And Puff is complete dog shit if you're not hitting rest. Like, I think my like commandment of Puff is you need to hit 3 rests a game, or you're not putting in like you're not pulling your weight as Puff. Because if you're not doing that, you're just a character that sucks at saving your teammate because you're so slow, and you take forever to recover. So your teammate, like the reason Plup Hungry Box is so good is because Plup can hold his own for pretty much everyone. So Hungry Box just needs to pick up off like what's Plup's doing. But if Plup isn't winning neutral enough, where Hungry Box can do that, then like it's really hard for Hungry Box to do his thing, right? Because you just need to hit rest like in Gimps and stuff, because Puff's edge guarding is also absurd because you can just go so deep and it's really hard to like punish you for it. And there's like good setups you can have, like grab rest is amazing, shine rest. Just like if Puff gets like is jumping around where a straight hit can be really good. Some good Puffs and doubles. Kevin Maples and Eve, pretty strong Fox Puff doubles team. Obviously like Hungry Box and whoever he teams with, like Plup, Moki, Zamu, whoever. A lot of good teams Hungry Box has been a part of across the year. And Snake Khalid is also really good with Falco Puff. I saw them playing at Don't Park. They don't have too many VODs of them playing, but I saw them playing at Don't Park and I was pretty impressed with what they were doing with that team. Aglet also got a top 8 at Gauntlet with Cypher Phoenix, so there's a few Puffs, but a lot of the, I think SCJ Curve, also a team. So, like, there's definitely some Puffs that, like doubles a lot and play doubles, but, some other Puffs that aren't really, doing what they need to. Like, Puffs, they need to realize that they gotta go for rest. It's so much better to miss a rest than to never go for them. Like, if you go for, 5 rests a game, but you miss one of them, that's worth. And I don't think they get that. They were like, oh, I'm not sure if I can hit this one. Just go for it. Like, I can probably, save you or, get an opening off that, right? And I think with rest that I think people should do versus rest is, sometimes it's just better to, edge guard their teammate than go for the rest punish. Unless, Fox up smash kills them or something. It's just, take this time to get, a free 2v1 and then, quickly hit Puff as she's waking up instead of, hitting her immediately sort of thing. It depends on the character. If it's, Falco, then, lasers can wake up Puff pretty easily and maybe you want to just, hit her sooner rather than later. But, yeah, she's really good at edge guarding, and I think rest is just really good. I used to think worse of her, but you just can't deny, how dominant Hungry Box has been in teams. And, he has been for, a very long time, obviously, but I think in the modern era of Melee, the post-COVID era, it's Hungry Box Plup, just did not lose tournaments when they would enter, and now Hungry Box has won Tipped Off, Gommel, SmashCon, known as Supernova now. Sorry, don't care. Collision, Let's Make Moves Miami, and he's also doing it with different partners too, which is impressive. He won Tipped Off with Ziff, and he won Gommel with Zamu, and a bunch of tournaments with Moki, and stuff like that. It was funny because Hungrybox entered Genesis with Plop, and Plop's just a Rivals player now, and they didn't win that, which is very surprising. But Puff, I think her like biggest weakness is just the Fox matchup, and a lot of good team comps do have Foxes on it. And I think Fox Falco and Double Fox in particular are pretty hard for Puff. Because if you're Puff's teammate, it's really hard to pick up the slack against those teams. Because, like, it's hard to beat Fox, and then you have a Falco lasering you. Like, as a Fox, dealing with that is really annoying. Because that's why the Puff player needs to get, like, a lot of quick kills. Because otherwise, the amount of, like, extra weight you have to carry playing the neutral game against Puff is definitely difficult. Next on my tier list, I would have, and this is the first S tier character I would have, is Sheik. I do think Sheik is a little overrated in teams. I do have reasons why. Fox, in particular, is very common. Like, literally, like, every team, like, top tier team has Fox on it besides Sheik Peach. Every other team is, like, a step below that. And I think the reason Sheik is overrated is she can't really do anything at super low percents without grabbing. And in particular on the space animals, which are quite relevant in doubles, right? You have to down throw. And when you down throw, it takes a long time, and then there's so much stuff going on that you can't really effectively tech chase like you would in singles in teams, right? And it's just like a slow thing, not like a fast damage output, right? And until the magic 24% where your forward tilt knocks down, you don't have the ability to like do stuff on your own in the spacey matchups, right? I know forward tilt knocks down Falco at 25, but you get it. And because of that, you need to really work with your teammate to play the game, essentially. And yeah, like I get it, it's doubles, but your teammate needs to be like super ready to help you out all the time and like up smash off your like forward throws and back throws. Because if they're not doing that, like you can't do anything, and it's like difficult when you don't have the ability to create stuff on your own. Like, yeah, I found a grab, awesome, but if my teammate's not ready to follow up, like they lost neutral in the interaction they played, then suddenly I can't do anything off my grab, right? And that could be a very difficult thing to deal with. But Sheik has so many pros because, oh my god, once you get out of that tough low percent, like when things start popping up, like her Nair to shield's absurd, like just one of the best options in the game. Amazing on the ledge, really good at edge guarding. Needles are great. Her throws are really good, like to combo with. Like the size of her hitbox, like because like you know her dash, she goes low, and like she's like pretty good at smash down out of drill and stuff like that. Like she can be difficult to hit, but I do think like how much she needs to like work with her teammate to do things is hard, because it's not like you can ignore the low percent. Every single stock they're going to be at low percent, so like you need your teammate to help you out, or you just can't really do much, and it's very difficult. And I think she has a lot harder of a time versus like the double spacies teams, because those characters can shut her down a lot more easily. But she's like super strong versus Peach and Marth and like some other characters. I think she's better versus Puff in doubles than singles, and like she's got really good aerials, good edge guards. Her down smash can be like really strong on like tech chases and like team combos and things like that. So like she does have a lot of things going for her, but I do think she is limited in some aspects. So yeah, that's why I'd have Sheik there. Next character I'd put on the tier list is Peach. Fox Peach, Sheik Peach, Double Peach, crazy ass teams. Obviously we've seen with like Armada and like pretty much every Peach in the fucking world being like, haha, I like doubles more than singles, right? Like Peach is really good, and the fact she has float and it's hard to punish float canceled aerials because of the lack of landing leg, and down smash is just crazy, and she can go off stage for edge guards. There's like a lot of good things about Peach. Peach is slow though, and she does die somewhat early, but yeah, like her down smash is just like one of the best moves in doubles, and a lot of the time, like it feels like people are kind of just like playing around Peach, and I would probably have her a lot higher if I felt stronger about her ability in the Sheik matchup, in the Marth matchup, because I do think she's pretty strong with Spaceys, and like that is really useful. She's not the best at team comboing, like as much as you might think. Like I think Sheik Peach, like those characters kind of just like link in together a lot better. But like Fox Peach, for example, like they don't have like as intuitive of team combos as you might think. It's kind of just like they both play really well off the chaos, and Peach is good at creating chaos in particular, and then Fox can like pick up off the down smashes and stuff like that. But there's not like the kind of like flowchart setups there is with like other characters, you know, where like there's like a grab into something sort of thing. Like Peach grab, she kind of just does her own thing. Her forward throw's really fucking good and hard to punish, because it kind of just like it's really hard to like trade with because it just like goes into the screen, into the void. Yeah, I'd say in particular, that like makes Peach quite strong, and she has really good like damage output and stuff like that. But she is slow, and like some of the characters with like better options dealing with float can be difficult. But I do think like Fox Peach and Sheik Peach are like really good teams, and obviously Double Peach is like the secret best team in the game that no one talks about. Next, I have Falco. Falco is worse than Peach and Sheik with more characters. Like I don't think there are as many good Falco comps as Peach and Sheik. I would say Falco Puff is better than either of those characters with each other. But like obviously Sheik and Peach together is better than Falco Puff. There's some really terrible Falco comps like Falco Marth. That team is not it. I think Falco with Peach and Falco with Sheik they're okay. You can do some stuff, but there's some hard matchups. Like I think Fox Sheik and Double Fox in particular can be difficult for those comps. But Falco Fox is better than any Peach or Sheik combination. That's why I have Falco above them. You got Rocky Azel. You got Mango's Falco with Plup or like SFAT or whoever. Like you got Ginger and Zoe. Like there's some good Falco teams throughout history, and I think Falco's just really hard to play, but his projectile is absurd. Like lasering to put your teammate, like to save your teammate, like recovering. Like Fox could just like up B high and then you just laser, and then like he gets like a side B, or can just up B again and like make things tricky. Lasers just interrupt things and make playing neutral a lot more annoying. Shine is just like one of the best moves in doubles because like a lot of characters like they need like a grab or like a dash attack or like a smash attack or something to pop people up in teams reliably. But Falco has Shine, and like that's the one thing that is really hard to punish as your teammate trying to save them. Like if a Fox up smashes someone and then does his like back air team combo sort of thing, like it's pretty easy to, you know, grab him for doing that, or like up smashing him yourself or dash attacking or like whatever, right? It's like not that hard to punish the end leg of Fox up smash. It's hard to save your teammate once like the back air like ping pong starts, but on like the initial pop up, it's like not that hard to punish like down smashes or dash attacks or whatever if you're not in the immediate threat of getting hit by it, right? Like you're the guy who's like kind of close by, but you're not the one getting hit by the dash attack. Like it's not too hard to punish. But with Falco Shine, it's actually like really hard to interrupt like pillar combos. So he has like a very like high value like pop up move that's also like pretty hard to punish. His full hop's also really annoying to deal with. Like Falco just has like a lot of good things going for him. I think he's really good at like walling characters out. I think he does better versus like Sheik and Peach in doubles than he does singles. And really, like the only thing that's difficult for Falco, I'd say, is the Fox matchup in teams. Because like every other character, like I think he can just kind of wall out, especially if he's teaming with Fox. Like that team is just absurd. You can do so much shit. You know, you can get like the downer up smash kills on floaties. He has a great back air for team comboing. His shine's great. Downers can get like early kills. Like, his recovery is limited for sure. I would say like that's definitely a struggle with him, and like it's really hard playing Falco because like if you ever like laser like a Peach down smashing or something like that, then your teammate gets down smashed again. Like stuff like that can happen. His grab game is really good because he has a great way of getting grabs, and like Falco grab into like Fox up smash or like short hop up air or something just like sets up really nicely for team combos because he's like really good at getting grabs. Like getting like letting your opponents get to like 80 something percent and then you start looking for grabs on FD as Falco, and then your Fox teammate just like charge up smashes the floaty or something, like is really good. Just getting like early kills with Falco grab. Lasers are like super broken at like protecting your teammate for like edge guarding. Like you can just like laser the guy trying to come in, and then it like really helps stuff interruptions in doubles. I think Falco's just really good in teams. His main good comp is Fox, but like he can work with like Puff, Peach, Sheik, Falcon. I could see maybe like Pikachu or something. Maybe Yoshi, I don't know. A double Falco is like weirdly annoying to deal with, but it's not like that good. Like I think Fox Sheik just destroys it, but I think like double Falco is actually like really fucking annoying for Peach, for example. So yeah, we got Bones in the chat saying Yoshi's good with Falco too. I think Mango and Opposite team one time, but I'd be interested in seeing that more. I think the fact Yoshi can like armor through lasers could be like something interesting. I think there's something there with that, but you know, I'd have to see it more. I imagine they would struggle versus like Fox Peach, Double Fox, Fox Sheik, but I could see that team being like okay. Maybe Sheik Peach would be hard, I don't know. And then Fox is just God. Fox like is just so good at teams. He's fast. He has a great grab. He has a great up smash. Shine sets up really well for either shine passes into your teammate or you shine into your up smash. He can kill off the top with like up air, team combos into up air. You know, he can shine spike people. He can recover, do different angles so your teammate can like help you with like saving you by like projectiling you or something like that. Fox is just ridiculous in teams, and the reason I think Fox is a tier above these other like mainly like these characters is Fox, like if you play Fox, unless you're teaming with like a C tier character or below, it's probably a fucking good comp and you could get top 8 at a tournament. Like, I think I could get top 8 at, like, any major if I team with, like, the best player of, like, any of these B tier characters. I think that's possible. And, like, if I was better, too, or, like, Plup did that, I think I don't know, like if Plup's Fox team with Plup Samus, like I don't know, like that might just fucking win a tournament, right? Um, like Fox just like has way more viable team comps than like every other character, and that's why I think he's a lot better. And then obviously Double Fox is just the best team in the game, so that's another reason why I think Fox is the best. I mean, maybe Double Peach is better. I don't know. I don't know. That team seems absurd, but probably has like more like weaker matchups. But Double Peach is like weirdly good against Double Fox because it's just really hard to open her up, and they just create chaos and shit like that. But that's more of a meme. And he's really good on a lot of stages. He's good. Stadium, like especially if there's like a floaty on the screen, like Fox on Stadium, just like getting all the early kills, and now with Unfrozen being commonplace, Fox is really strong in the pit. FD, like the fact he gets chain grabbed in singles, now you just have like brain dead backer comps like in doubles with Fox on FD and like getting early kills with like grab up smash stuff. And I think the only things Fox really struggles with in teams is fighting himself. Sometimes Peach can be really annoying at low percent. And I guess like if you misplay and you're off stage, that can be like a tough situation sometimes. Like being off stage versus Axe can be pretty scary, for example. Or like a Puff or whatever. But or like maybe like getting control when the Falco has it or something like that. But like for the most part, like Fox can kind of just do it all. And if you and your teammate play well, like there's a lot of good Fox teams like Fox Falco, Fox Peach, Fox Sheik, Fox Puff. I don't know too much about Fox Pika, but that team's also probably really good. Fox Mars really good. Fox Falcon's good. I don't know too much about Yoshi, but that team's also probably good. And then like obviously Double Fox is just insane. So I think Fox just utility across the board is just ridiculous. I don't think I would ever be in a place where I don't put Fox number one in doubles. I'm not even sure if I'd ever put another character in the same tier as Fox. Like, would I adjust like some things in the future? Probably. Like I could see, changing the order of Samus, Luigi, Ice Climbers at some point, or like I could see myself putting Puff into S tier, or like having Puff be in like her own tier or something like that. I could see things changing. And there are some things to consider. Like I think Marth Fox is probably better than any Pikachu team, but Marth is also just only good with Fox, and like Pikachu has utility in multiple comps, so like there are things to change, right? It's not easy making a doubles tier list because there's so many variables at play, right? But yeah, I think I feel pretty good about that tier list. I would not change too much. Like, I mean, I don't know, maybe one day I'm gonna think Kirby's worse than Mewtwo or some shit, but like, do I really care? Like, I think if you take CD and you kind of just recognize that this is kind of like more of like a tier like clumped together rather than like something like super conscious in thought of order, and then B is like, yeah, the order is like kind of thought about, and then like A through here is like, okay, like this is what I like have truly thought about a lot. But I think in particular like the B tier is kind of like where you start thinking about things, and like this is like, all right, like, you know what, maybe Game & Watch is better than Donkey Kong, but I don't fucking care. So yeah, that's my tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed that.